Welcome to Da Nang, welcome to the Doba street, and today we're gonna actually look at this mess, what's happening right now at the Doba street, and I hope they're actually gonna do something a little bit quicker because it's so bad to walk here at the moment. I also saw my favorite Bankun place is still closed, and it's also on Doba street, and I believe it's because of the road work they're doing. And since this is my favorite Bankun place, I'm getting, every week it is closed because of this road work, I'm getting more angry. And yeah, I'm already in complete, what is it called? I'm starving. I need my Bankun. Bankun is my favorite dish here, guys, and it's not opening. And I think it is because of that, but I will double check on their door. My favorite Bankun in the whole world, and I tried a lot. It's closed because the stupid road work. And I understand it has to be done, but opening up a whole street and then don't do anything, it's like very slow. Instead of having one block done and then going to the next one. Yeah, my rant is over, but as you can see, I'm very emotionally attached to my Bankun people, and they're ruining the business of these people, and I really hope it's not gonna be closed forever. But essentially what they're doing is very important and very nice, so I like what they're doing, but how they're doing it is very poor, very bad. So they're widening the streets, so it's gonna be more space to walk, but this mess is up since a month. They opened up the street here 3 weeks ago, and now finally a little bit's going on here, probably because the business paid for it or said they have to finish it quicker. But essentially this is how it's gonna look. I think it's gonna be very good, widening the streets. The only issue I see is the space to park a car, and going on the street is going to be a little bit more limited. Now this street, part of the street is done, but if you just look on the other side, the whole strip we just walked is still open. They just opened it and left it. And I see this more and more. I get it, you get more money if you work slower and invoice the city for longer, I get it, but this is like a very ugly thing to see. You hurt the economy, all the businesses, because if you are sitting on the street and you have all this dust, it's very bad. So as you can see, we're gonna walk now to the problem zone. This is already done, this is good. Yet still, we have some issues. So blind people usually use this walk, right? I think in Vietnam it's the same. Not 100% sure. But it's still, I don't think a blind person could walk here at the moment. And it's already broken here. This is a brand new pavement. It's already looks very messy and broken. So this little piece of pavement, they did actually more efficient. They opened it up and fixed it very quick. Not like what we just walked. But this is probably gonna be done very quick. But what I really don't like is the local area there. The Doba, where so many of my favorite restaurants are, it's just a big mess, and we're gonna go and walk there, check it out. I mean, this is also not done by any means, but not many people walk here, to be honest. And I don't understand what happened here. The quality of the pavement is very poor, and it just got finished, you know. I don't get it. I just don't understand. This here is a place where people learn how to drive a car. That's the German word for today. Verkehrsübungsplatz. I don't even know the English word there. If I remember right, those pavements were done very quick. I get it also, there are not many road workers at the moment because it's everywhere, right? But still, the method of, we have one team going with the jackhammer, with the big jackhammer crane or whatever it's called, bagger, opening up the street, opening up the pavement, then leave it there for 2-3 weeks, and then slowly some people start fixing a little bit here and there. I don't understand. Efficiency ungenügend. Here everything is okay, even though you don't really need this space. But now I have to check what's happening with my Bankun people. Because also, if you think about it, all those street food places, of course people don't want to eat here because there's so much dust. Like the dust would go into the Bankun or whatever. It's just very more unhygienic as it already is, but it's like, yeah, I would not want to sit in an open construction site. So this road work is costing locals money. So this is here. They opened this, I don't know, now they're starting to put in these pillars. So this is one of my favorite streets here. This is one of my favorite mikwangs. They're still operating. They acted very quick and put a fake grass on it, as you can see. Because a lot of domestic tourists also want to go there. It's like one of the most famous mikwang places. Now I have to walk over that. On this side it's absolutely a mess. Here it's already a little bit better. But I don't know, I think this is still the old tiles. As you can see here, I don't understand this whole system here. But yeah. Would you want to sit here with all the dust? This is a mess. And now we're getting to my very, very dear, beloved Bankun people, where someone is sleeping on it. This is Bankun An. This is where I always eat my Bankun. And because it's such a mess there for so long, it's closed since 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And I can understand why. Think about it. Look how much dust they produce, right? They produce so much dust here, and this place is closed right now. 3 weeks are closed already. I really hope he has the savings to open up again after that. Really, really hope it. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I don't have these Bankun people anymore. My God. And look at this here. This is also one of the most popular Da Nang food places for Vietnamese tourists. Donald Chong. It's always packed. Every single day, the whole time. It's also where my parents-in-law and sister-in-law and the whole Hanoi family, they always love to go there. This is the first place they want to go when they come to Da Nang. And this is also an interesting place. This is a goat place. You can eat goat here, but I have not tried it out yet. Goat, I think this is a whole goat in there. We have a rice thing, and now I have to go on the street again. And this is like an ultra ankle breaker XXL. Look at this, and this here is open. I don't know how long they're open here, the street. No progress. Check this out. Look at it. Look at the poor Mikwang people. Look how crazy they opened it up here. So they can basically don't have any business. Oh my God, there's some serious work going on over there. Yeah, this is how it looks since a few weeks now. And this is also a street you come in, first time you come to Da Nang, you will see all this mess. And you have to walk on the street. Now I can actually cross the street and go over. My God. Pray for the local businesses, guys. It's already hard enough with the high rent. They cannot afford to have it closed so long. But that pisses me off. This street is like a street of shame here in Da Nang. And usually people who are staying at the beach side, tourists, you usually don't see that. But if you try to go a little bit more local and try out the real authentic food, then you will have it in your life. This is a big intersection. I'm walking back to my neighborhood, but my neighborhood is also the same. They also have some streets open. Big trucks going all the way to the port in the north, over there. Sometimes you have to wait a little bit longer here. But and this is also what I said the last time, not the last time, but one of the times I said it. You always have to look left and right, guys. Cars and motorbikes come everywhere, even if you have green. Don't assume that people give you some kind of forfeit. Look at this. I just walked normal and now I have to run. Fuck. So if you are elderly, do not cross the street here. Do not, okay? If you're slow on the feet, do not cross the street. Take a grab. But here, do you see this? This is what I told you last time. You have to be careful if you drive a motorbike over there. It's like very humpy from the big trucks. And I could imagine if you're a little bit too fast and go into the wrong Spurrinne, you might kiss the floor. Be careful here. This looks like the pavement is already done. This is also a new pavement here. We still have a little bit of yeah. It's actually uncomfortable to walk on those things here. Always be careful, guys, especially when it's raining. You could also slip. I slipped one time in Bangkok when it was raining. Just walked out the street and I had my Birkenstocks on. Original Birkenstocks, but Birkenstocks are very dangerous if they're old. Since then I don't use flip-flops and walking around anymore. No more slides. I was lucky. I wear a backpack at that day. So, yeah, I fall, but it was all good. This is the dangers here in Southeast Asia. I mean, everywhere in the world, right? But sometimes here, if it rains, you gotta be careful. I think I wanna walk here. Oh, it looks so nice here. And as it looks like, this is all new pavement already. So they're already done with the pavement work here, which is very nice. It did not change at all the behavior of parking on it. And to make sure you cannot walk here, they also place some walls here. But the neighborhood is very nice and it's so calm here, so you can actually walk on the street without an issue. It's a little bit construction here and there. But yeah, it's good. Here the pavements, I guess, are used to park a car. There are still barricades, as you can see here. So it would not be possible to walk on the pavement. You can also see a lot of flower pots still. I get it why they put the flower pots in there. Because here in Vietnam it's like that. You either way have flower pots there, or they will use it to drive on the pavement if the street is full. So whenever the street is full, Vietnamese go on the pavement and drive on the pavement, and sometimes they drive pretty fast over there. So I understand why they put the flower pots on. But there has to be a different method to stop motorbikes driving there and flower potting. Because at the end, I don't know, this is not a good pedestrian thing for, especially for old people, for mothers with strollers, for people in wheelchairs. Yeah. For me, I don't care, to be honest. I just walk. It's also bad for the traffic, to be honest, because the traffic, you're gonna be a problem for the traffic walking on the street all the time. Oh, it's pretty cool here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the full market. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next walk.